Fresh clashes reported in parts of Ukhrul district between Kukis and Tangkuls. Residents of Thawai Tangkul village in Kamjong district staged protests over combing operation by central forces. In a shocking incident, a missing minor girl staying at a Kampat relief camp found dead under a bridge. Police arrest accused persons. IDPs demand death penalty for accused person. Tension erupts at Jennings Hospital last night over death of a woman post-childbirth, leading to vandalism inside hospital premises. Police arrest 8 protesters. Serious concerns raised over alleged diversion of at least 15,000 urea fertilizer bags in Manipur, with farmers likely to face shortages ahead of the Kharif season. Bharatiya Janata Party celebrates 47th Foundation Day. Lamlai MLA Bomcha says no political party in India will be able to defeat BJP next decade. BJP to win Manipur 2027 elections. And tensions in Middle East sharply escalates following the killing of a top Iranian military intelligence official in reported joint airstrikes by the United States and Israel. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Fresh clashes have been reported in parts of Ukhrul district between Kukis and Tangkuls, prompting deployment of security forces to control the situation. After a brief lull, fresh clashes broke out from Sunday evening in areas under Litan police station in Ukhrul district. According to reports, violence erupted between Tangkul volunteers and armed Kuki groups in multiple locations, including Mongkot Chefu, Sangkai, Sikifung, Sarekhong and Toi villages. The clashes reportedly began around 6 p.m. following Easter Sunday prayers. Explosions and exchange of fire, including the use of automatic weapons, were reported from different locations. However, there are no confirmed reports of casualties so far. Clashes continued till this afternoon. Despite efforts by state and central security forces to bring the situation under control, reports indicate that women from both Tangkul and Kuki communities came out in large numbers in their respective areas, preventing state and central security forces from entering to fully intervene. Senior police officials, including ADGP Law and Order El Kailun and IGP Tempting Sangvu, have rushed to the area to assess the situation and oversee operations. Intermittent firing was also reported from Sinakaitil area under Litan police station from around 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. today between the two sides. Automatic gunfire was heard during the exchange, though no casualties have been officially confirmed. Security forces remain on high alert as efforts continue to restore normalcy in the affected areas. Residents of Thawai Tangkul village in Kamjong district staged a protest today opposing a combing operation by central forces following reported gunfire incidents. Tension prevailed in Thawai Tangkul village as villagers staged a protest against a combing operation carried out by central security forces. The protest comes in the wake of reported firing incidents on Sunday evening around 6:30 p.m. when Kuki militants allegedly opened fire towards the village using automatic weapons. Following the incident, central forces launched a combing operation in the village, which drew strong opposition from local residents. Villagers, including women, gathered and organized a protest, raising slogans and holding placards that read, "Stop terrorizing civilians, we want peace, not militarization, relocate Sioux camps from Naga Hills, respect our rights, no political shielding of militants, safety in our homes, end political land use, respect our rights, no arbitrary operations, give us peace, not politics, make peace, not war," etc. Speaking to media, Thawai Tangkul village head Ungnau Yung Ngalung stated that villagers had reported gunfire coming from nearby Kuki inhabited areas. He said repeated firing created panic among residents, with bullets allegedly landing in and around houses, though no casualties have been reported. He questioned the rationale behind conducting combing operations in their village instead of targeting the source of the firing, and alleged that such operations were carried out without proper coordination with village authorities. He further stated that such actions were not in accordance with legal procedures and should involve prior intimation to district authorities and state police. Echoing similar concerns, Thawai Sinaulong Vice Chairperson Aruna Muinao urged central forces not to disturb peaceful villagers and stressed that the community seeks safety without militarization. Residents also expressed lack of trust, stating that instead of ensuring protection, such operations have heightened fear and uncertainty. They demanded that central forces refrain from entering the village for combing operations and instead take appropriate action against those responsible for the firing.
Central Security Force singi wakhalon do ekoi phap ta bang amdre moi ekoi ngak pa lakpra tatraga kugi gi support ta lakpra haibse confusion yam le yam su nungai te smai non mon torak pase mongbai se ngarang di moi na dongme kap pase khun gi yum du su yora khrabani phi yam safe oidre aduna government su miken khara ta biu haibse haijabani
akhoi ngsi digi hauna Central Forces Security se akhoi thajaba leitre moi leiraga akhoi ing tappa peace porok pige ra Oiramde, Moine Henna, Amoram the partial Tauraga, Equi Mangningai, Nagamajama Yams, Manghalaga Kuki, Lehenge, Heba, policy plan Oibama, Le, Hebase, Equi country. Nasidi Hauna, Kun Asida, Center Force, Hebase, Lakan Bigunu, Hebase, higher authority for Bochu Haininge.
Amid the ongoing protests, social activists and local leaders raised serious concerns over the government's response and repeated security operations in villages. In connection with the protests held today, social activist Asankasar criticized the authorities, stating that such incidents have been occurring repeatedly over days and months without any effective intervention. He questioned the absence of a strong and impartial response from the government, alleging that authorities have failed to properly assess and address the situation on the ground. He further said that women who are already burdened with daily responsibilities are being forced to come out and protest due to ongoing insecurity. Sankashar also demanded that if firing originates from Kuki-inhabited areas, combing operations should be conducted in those areas instead of targeting Tangkul villages. President of Imagimaira, Thokchom Sujata, who took part in the protest, said instead of taking action against those responsible, conducting frequent operations in villages has created fear among women and residents.
Kuki singna kablakpa aduga masai operation di nagagi khunsinda changba haibese karamba lebakno karamba rules no mase khoi phap ta de ado masidi mayam na condemn tawraga masina last virus nu matung naw da sigum jai khoi tahoning de ado kuki gi mina kablak di kuki gi mafam da hana combing operation du changlaga moi da hana thingbiyo tangkhul gi khunsing de lan tawba nate akhoi kap ki bisu leite akhoi gi lamda changlak tani ngai defense tawraga leiba wa dani
meta 2023 dagi kanana garam tawbano Sina Maram Oraga, Punamakse, Labi Addressi, Susi, Topio, Habamatamasu, Basentana Sutabide, Stena Sutabide, extend Tok on the Tame, Aduga, another Furu Kudungi, Manipur Habalam, the Furumana Telivani, Makona Sum Tachata or Lega, Akona Sum Lay Habadudi, Akusum Yoba, and Namakare, Kanana, Tumano Karana, Arambano Habado, Tigat Pilaga, Tabogi Oba, Action Lokapiu.
In a shocking incident, a missing minor girl staying at a relief camp was found dead under a bridge in Imphal, with police arresting one person in connection with the case. An 8-year-old girl who had been residing with her family at Akampad Relief Camp in Imphal East District after being displaced from Tengnoupal District was found dead under a bridge at Singjamei in the early hours today. The minor had gone missing yesterday evening, prompting her family and residents of the relief camp to launch a search. A missing report was also filed at Irilbung police station. Subsequently, police teams from Imphal East and Imphal West, along with senior officers, carried out an intensive search operation. During the course of investigation, police examined CCTV footage from the area which led to suspicion falling on one individual staying at the same relief camp. The suspect, identified as 28-year-old Laishram Langamba, son of El Bira of More Ward number 9, was picked up by Irilbung police for questioning. During interrogation, the accused allegedly confessed to killing the girl and dumping her body under the Singjamai bridge. Based on his statement, police recovered the body packed inside a sack from beneath the bridge at around 1 a.m. today. The body has been kept at Jennings mortuary for post-mortem examination to ascertain the exact cause of death. Police has launched investigation to determine the motive behind the crime. Prior to the recovery of the body, local residents and relief camp inmates had conducted extensive searches in nearby areas, including ponds. Reports indicate that the accused had been residing at the relief camp after being displaced from Churachandpur following the Manipur violence that broke out on May 3, 2023. Originally from More, he had moved to Churachandpur, where he married a Kuki woman and reportedly altered his identity. Following threats to his safety, in late 2023, he later contacted his parents who were displaced from More and began living with them at the relief camp. In a related development, a group of internally displaced persons gathered at Irilbung police station in Imphal East district today, demanding that the accused Laishram Langamba be handed over to the public. Police intervened to control the situation by firing tear gas shells to disperse the crowd. The protesting IDPs demanded death sentence for the accused, stating that if justice is not delivered, he should be handed over to them. Meanwhile, the Relief Camp Management Committee refuses to claim the body of the minor girl until the government assures a death penalty for the accused person. Speaking to media at the Relief Camp, Committee convener Ningthaujam Samananda stated that the committee will not accept the body unless a clear assurance is given regarding the highest form of punishment. He further informed that in the aftermath of the incident, an irate mob vandalized and set fire to the accommodation of the accused, identified as Laishram Langamba, within the relief camp premises. The internally displaced persons also appealed to advocates across the state not to provide legal support to the accused, seeking justice for the victim.
Hairiba Laisham Lamganba culprit asi relief camp asida sugang changhandaba aduga loina hairiba akoi relief camp sinataba atopa relief camp tampakta lebe relief camp jing jasu mayamna changjapam pibiganu misi siga mari lenana hairiba misi asi kenogi logi matung inna sibagi chairaga si government na pigine haiba laukthokri ba akoi keno toroga asiba hakchang si laudaba natraga sarkar da sibagi chairag si pibiyo haiba haijanaba akoi asi ware akoi loging asi.
Tension erupted at Jennings Hospital last night after the death of a woman following childbirth, leading to vandalism inside the hospital premises and police action to control the situation. An irate mob vandalized parts of Jennings A block late last night following the death of a woman after childbirth. Police fired several rounds of smoke bombs and tear gas shells to bring the situation under control and arrested 8 persons allegedly involved in the violence. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Pibam Mataulay, wife of Pibam Dineshwar from Hyanglam, Hiranmai in Kakching district. According to sources, Mataulay underwent surgery on April 4 and delivered a baby boy. However, her condition reportedly deteriorated after the operation and she was shifted to the ICU, where she passed away around 7 p.m. yesterday. Following news of her death, a large number of people from her locality arrived at the hospital around 10 p.m., alleging medical negligence and lack of accountability by the doctors. The situation escalated into a confrontation between the crowd and hospital staff. Around midnight, the protest turned violent, with a mob entering the A block and demanding and damaging hospital property, including furniture and infrastructure. A team of Imphal East District Police intervened, but as tensions intensified, security forces resorted to tear gas and smoke shells to disperse the crowd. 8 individuals were later arrested in connection with the vandalism. Body of the deceased has been kept at Jennings mortuary for post-mortem. Meanwhile, family members of the deceased claim that she had no prior health complications before the surgery. They allege that her condition worsened due to medical negligence, stating that she complained of being unable to pass urine before being shifted to the ICU. The family has demanded strict action against those responsible for the incident. It may be mentioned that Mataulay is survived by her newborn son and 2 daughters.
I say mo noi ko chukulai puchalai miram de manu du dane ai singna ba ma ri hoi nei moi computer ama putore ko moi te lam tao ka tayon nali karin tau de pak ka no na re siam dai mi ko to de mo na atra sa we se la ka no la we du do I ma tum la ya du po pasan tau ka si ka lao le min dau lo o pasan tau ka ju karai ta moi na pe nga du no ma gi ta moi na
imause uji phakta aigi ina sida moi choi kare ngam kare haibusu haibi de aigi imau do mo koina hathok piraga thamamaga ai uji kari da we chu apik pa hum mamane pik ta pi be chu si chu kan tau de ngarang mama la pa ka sida mama ka to kaina ba sida thengna ba ki pura pa sida chachi hanji ya dare.
Talks between the family of deceased Pibam Mataulay and Jennings Hospital authorities remained inconclusive today, a day after unrest broke out over her death following childbirth. Family members held a meeting with Jennings authorities in an effort to resolve the issue. The meeting began around 10 a.m. today within the hospital premises, with security personnel deployed in and around the compound to prevent any untoward incidents. According to sources, no positive outcome has been reached so far, as both sides failed to arrive at a consensus. Students of Base Academy located at Kangabok Part 1 in Thoubal district staged a protest meet today following reported threats of school closure and intimidation by proscribed KCP PWG. Students along with guardians took part in the protest demonstration at Kangabok Part 1 Community Hall. They held various placards which read, "Education is our right, protection is our demand," and "United we stand for a fear-free campus." The protesters urged school authorities and concerned groups to sit together and resolve the issue through dialogue so that normal classes can resume at the earliest.
Education yauduna sama-sama chawkhot bisu oibugoidabne aduga sama-sama chawkhot pa haibasu mahina singena boiba aduna khoi bo ayada pana tiahon digono koi light tamjadi koi light tam
ulgo authority ga wari sanana bagi tanja bibi duna ulgo authority singa wari sanabi chhatra singdi si mema khagna mangna ba sindina asina maram waraga garjala ma wena thamoi yam china sokjai sa singa school da sarlaga tamgada ba lai pasingna amadi kali ko ka arana chingan bi dase koigi oinati tamna mangjabani sa sinje koigi tungi tumbiren si ko koina yokatba thagapada pasingna mating pangpirna ba hanna thagasa.
In a crackdown on drug trafficking, Manipur police arrested 2 individuals with 312 grams of brown sugar yesterday from North AOC area in Imphal West district. According to police report, arrested persons are 22-year-old Ankit Rai, a resident of Buxar district, Bihar, currently staying at Hata Golabati in Imphal East, and 21-year-old Aman Kumar, a resident of Sita Marhi district, Bihar, currently residing at Pauna Bazar in Imphal West. Manipur police has also arrested 2 residents of Kwakta, Bishnupur district, along with 11 soap cases containing heroin number 4. According to police report, arrested persons are 23-year-old MD Iqbal and 25-year-old MD Aji Mudin. They were arrested from Hapta under Porampat Police Station, Imphal East District. Security forces along with Forest Department officials have intensified action against illegal poppy cultivation. According to police report, a joint drive against illegal poppy plantations was carried out on April 4th at Songfel area, Bungjang and Saichang hill ranges under Thawal Dam police station in Imphal East district. During the operation, illegal poppy cultivation was targeted and 2 huts set up in the area were destroyed. All Manipur Fertilizer Welfare Association has alleged that around 15,500 bags of urea fertilizer allocated to state for December 2025 to March 2026 remain untraceable. Addressing the media at Manipur Press Club today, association and dealer of Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer Corporation Limited, Naurem Santikumar, claimed that the missing fertilizers were allegedly diverted through private dealers. He further alleged that the allocated stock was routed to dealers of Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited and Matix Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited through questionable arrangements involving some officials of the Agriculture Department. According to him, although the fertilizers entered the state through these channels, they are not available with the authorized dealers or their agencies. The association suspects that the stock has been diverted to Kwakta in Bishnupur district for resale at higher profits. The association warned that the missing fertilizer stock, originally meant for use during the rainy season when accessibility becomes difficult, could lead to an acute shortage during the upcoming Kharif season, severely affecting farmers across the state. Shanti Kumar urged the authorities to immediately investigate the matter and take necessary action. He also appealed to the public to seek transparency by accessing allocation details through RTI if needed. The press meet was attended by Association President N. Iboyaima and other office bearers.
Anadi khara market su yolaga khara mag akogi agent mukhe godown da dilagi godown pairaga stock tong no bani hogi dilagi godown su leitre adu agent godown su amta leitre hogi saga gi khangre mayamna RTI thaga khangbi dong ara gyan ta tre chakre bahar si misuse torga ko shairma da zakre abasini hogi later banina market is mina sum paw sum harbora kauta site bisembu site kauta site gi sum memaram da salamado mali post ya manipur lemai de later banina haidna sumana khoi dare khogi madugi khangodi lete sum haina bani post ya dum salam godo mali haben sum haini.
Bharatiya Janata Party celebrated its 47th Foundation Day today, also known as Sthapana Divas. Foundation Day was also celebrated at BJP Manipur head office at Nite Pakchuteg with party leaders highlighting the BJP's legacy and ideals. BJP State Vice President and Nimbus hoisted the party flag and led floral tributes to founders Pandit Din Upadhyay and Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. Speaking on the occasion, N. Nimbus said that the party traces its roots to the Bharatiya Jana Sangh and has completed around 75 years of ideological journey. He highlighted the core principles of integral humanism, nationalism, democracy and value-based politics as pillars of the party. He also recalled the leadership of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and noted that under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the BJP has grown into the world's largest political party. Nimbus appealed to the public to support efforts of BJP-led state government in addressing ongoing issues in Manipur. Several leaders, including State Home Minister Govindas Kontaujam, former Union Minister Thongjam Chauba, Rajya Sabha MP Leshem Basana Chauba, and MLAs including Karam Sham, KH Ibomcha and Thongam Biswajit attended the event.
Sigumba nifu tare suba Bharatiya Janata Party linkhatkiba numitsida Manipur gi miyamda yaifa paujen pizari amasung Bharatiya Janata Party amasung Bharatiya Janata Party ga satminnariba koigi lengak sina miyam gi oiba Manipur gi miyam gi thabak tawkada miyam punamangna koigi sojok pinabiu amasung tangdu leitaba ingmata palamdam saukhatpa lamdam ama ohenna honabda miyam punamaksu sojok pibiu haibisi Bharatiya Janata Party gi sigumba nifu tare laksuba koigi foundation day numit asida mayamda Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh ki maike degi miyam gi mafamna naluksari.
BJP Nungba Mandal also observed the party's 47th Foundation Day today, graced by Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda as chief attendees. The program was held at Nungba Multipurpose Hall. MLA Tongbram Robindro, MLA Dr. Sapam Rajan, MLA Lorimbam Rameshwar, MLA Dipu Gangmei and members of BJP attended the Foundation Day celebration. On the occasion, Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand hoisted the party flag and attendees sang the national song Vande Mataram. Lamla MLA K.H. Ibomcha says no political party in India will be able to defeat Bharatiya Janata Party in the next 10 years. He also expresses confidence that the BJP will secure more than 40 seats in Manipur in the 2027 assembly elections. He made a statement during the 7th Leaders Meet held at Umathil Mayai Lekai ground organized by Seniors Development Committee under BJP Sugnu Mandal Kakching Kuno today. Highlighting the party's growth, Ibomcha said that around 150 families from Kakching Kuno Municipal Council and Waikung areas who were previously associated with the Congress party have recently joined the BJP. He attributed the increasing support for the BJP to various developmental initiatives undertaken across the country. He further stated that the BJP has been implementing a range of development programs which have strengthened public trust. He reiterated that such initiatives would continue in the coming years, making the BJP stronger both at the center and in the state.
लाखतवा विधानसभा की इलेक्शन ना बीजेपी की एमएलए निपुण की मतक्का कहर के लिए मधुगी दमकता फाइनल तौबे आवा तौरकनी है आगा फाइनल थाजबा बीन नहीं सही है मुक्ति मनुष्य बीजेपी ने लपट पे आवा थपक लफलकनी वाला केम दिवसिंग की को गंडबकी थपक सु पाइखलकनी अदुगुमा थपक के आदु पाइखलखदा अखोय में आमना सुमाइना बीजेपी की मपांगन कखदनबा बीजेपी की कर्मी सिंगा बीजेपी ने पिले program sing mapung thana pangthokpa akhoi meyam gi pangal si uraganda akhoi na hairuba tawruba demand punama thusu pirakadorubani.
With that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on tribute ceremony for Anglo-Manipur War martyrs at Thoubal Athokpa. Keep watching Impact News. Khanghanjaba Impact Cable TV gi franchisee oinaba khudong chaba pizari Impact TV gi network asibu henna pak chauna sandoknaba amadi subscriber singda high quality service pinaba pandamda cable TV franchisee sing kaujari requirement singdi optical fiber amadi coaxial cable networking da ningthi na khangba amadi semsaba heibagaloinana local network ta manage tawba ngamba oigadabani cable TV gi franchisee asibu pambiba singna screen da pizariba number sing asida call tawbirau natraga kasham pataleba Impact TV gi office ta lengshin birau. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. A solemn ceremony was held today at Thoubal Athokpa to honor the brave men who laid down their lives during the Anglo-Manipur War of 1891. Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipur War 1891 martyrs along with freedom fighters of Kangleipak and Ningthemcha Ningsing Loop organized the ceremony at DLCYC complex in Thoubal Athokpa. Attendees paid floral tributes at Arong Turel and to the martyrs, followed by a 2-minute silence in their honor. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Surja Kumar Okram highlighted the importance of history as a reflection of the past and present, stressing the need to impart accurate historical knowledge to the younger generation. Justice Committee Chairman Joy Chandra Kontaujam also appealed that the history of the Anglo-Manipur War, including the events of Column 3, be incorporated into school and college curricula to instill patriotism among youth. A blood donation camp was also organized as part of the program under the theme Give Blood to honor the brave martyrs of Thoubal Athokpa Battle 1891.
5,000 trained army 152 sura maram ni kari no haiba matamda British na matam aduda ai koi ki open nei se khang do ngam do ki ai koi khara khang den chen thiba changai won thiba ngasi pawda ai koi na kan na teacher ga su ai koi ki research scholar research team ma tawga hai ni sin thiga sabani ai koi na gaya ra khana hai ni se course checking amade ai koi na tawra matunda ni shi se pudo sabani maram di kari no haiba matamda ai koi na puthoi ko bi se lala magadi adu akai ma lei dunia se ai koi madu mun na khama matunda ai koi expert committee amadi ai koi advisory board na yeng din la matunda puthok sabani se ni am tham jage.
Local Marapaipi members blocked the road near Naramthong Ipa Thaukog Ima Panthubi Shanglen along Oripo Kangchup Road today, expressing resentment over the prolonged delay in completing the ongoing rigid pavement construction. Protesters stated that although authorities had assured that the road construction would be completed within a stipulated time frame, the work remains unfinished even after a long period. They warned that the agitation would continue until the project is completed. Speaking at the protest, Marapaipi representative Loitongbam Subita said that portions of the road had been dug up months ago for rigid pavement work, but several stretches were left incomplete. The uneven and damaged condition of the road has caused inconvenience to commuters and local residents, making movement difficult and increasing the risk of accidents.
सी उखुन मैम से कोई चाब थकबा केंगना चाब यानाद्रे मधुद कापथोरप नुंजेंग मैम से गाड़ी मचा थौबा टू व्हीलर मैम से एक्सीडेंट थोक्तना मखुद टेक्पा याउनारे नुंग कापथोरक्तना अनो कायबा पुगी मिंजेन कायबा मैम अमा याउनारे अदुदना सी सेम्बीरकदा तौबजे सेम्बीदे अखोई उरिबो केंद्रगी एमएलए नासु ngasi बौदा करी लेगे खोटके हाइबसु कैमते येंबीदे अखोई मसक बो खंगदे अदुदना सी अखोई सी सेम्बीदबगी मरमदगी अखोई सी लमेन जे ngasi अखोई थिंजनदना लेकाई मैम थकतना नाउंदोंगी मेरा पाइबी मैम पुन्ना तौमिनदना अखोई सी थिंगदना तौवे सी अतुबो मतमदा मियेंग चंबीदना सी उखुन मैम जे फानबीदना अखोई अना आयेक मैम याउनारे चाब थकपो अमता यानाद्रे सी अमतंग सरकारना अतुबो मतमदा जनबीदना तंग फदना सेम्बीबा फै.
Exno Heritage Council Herikun will organize the 13th state-level Kangmin Narashi Iramdam quiz competition on May 16 as part of its Foundation Day celebration. Speaking to media at the organization's office in Konung Mamang, Imphal East District today, Herikun President Y. Surjit Kumar Kuman said that the organization has been working to promote unity among different communities since its inception. He added that various initiatives are being taken up to help the younger generation understand the rich heritage of the state and foster a sense of respect and belonging. Ahead of the competition, preliminary rounds will be conducted on May 10 across districts including Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal, Kakching and Bishnupur. He appealed to the public to extend support and cooperation to ensure the success of the program.
Hainiba asugumba akoina hirikona pangthoknaba holzariba quiz competition yamdam khamnasi haiba quiz competition se masida Manipur da lebiba school college gi authority singasu hainiba khamnasi yamdam quiz competition asi tangai fadana masi makoi makoi taita amati tangai fadana masi mai pangano pro da makoi so thara yawi.
A pregnant hog deer was rescued from Mayang Imphal Thana Maning Kuno and safely handed over to Wildlife Protection Committee today. The hog deer was rescued from the residence of one Koiram Fulindro from Mayang Imphal Thana Maning Kuno. Locals rescued the animal, which had strayed into Fulindro's residence, and handed over to officials of Wildlife Protection Committee in the presence of Forest Department officials and Mayang Imphal Police, and was later released at Kebulamjau National Park. Manipur University brings laurels to the state by securing the first runner-up position at the 4th Association of Indian Universities National Women's Student Parliament. The parliament, held under the theme Developed India 2047, A Role of Women, was hosted by Chaudhry Bansi Lal University in Bhiwani, Haryana, with participation from 22 universities across the country. Manipur University team comprised Jessie Thiam from MA Southeast Asian Studies, Lepsopte Kasar from Department of Chemistry, and Naurem Chelsea from Department of Political Science. The team was led by Dr. K.H. Radha Piari from Department of Earth Science, who served as a team manager. Iran's capital Tehran was hit by a series of airstrikes last night. At least 13 people were killed in explosions that rang out into the night, accompanied by the sound of low-flying fighter jets. Though it was not immediately clear what had been struck, Israel also issued one missile alert, whereas Dubai in UAE reported 2 alerts and fired air defenses. Kuwait also activated its air defenses multiple times overnight. The state-run Iran daily newspaper reported an airstrike in a residential area in the holy city of Qom, killing 5 people. Iran has warned of much more devastating and extensive retaliation if its civilian targets are further attacked. Ali Akbar Vilayati, advisor to Iran's supreme leader, has also warned that the resistance front could target the Bab el-Mandeb Strait and the flow of global energy, and trade can be disrupted with a single signal. Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which connects Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden, is a key choke point for shipping between the Atlantic, Indian Ocean and Mediterranean. Earlier, U.S. President Donald Trump threatened to destroy Iran's civilian infrastructure if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed. Trump signaled potential large-scale strikes on Iranian infrastructure if Tehran does not comply with U.S. demands. Trump warned that Iran could face widespread destruction of key assets, including power plants and bridges, if it fails to act within a set timeline. Oil prices opened higher today after the Easter holiday as the U.S.-Israeli conflict with Iran continued to disrupt global oil supply. Brent crude futures climbed 2.2% to $111.43 per barrel, with U.S. crude climbed 2.7% to $114.57 per barrel by 2,215 GMT, that is Greenwich Mean Time. Now the sports news. AKSDO Kangabok and Shadow Thamwiban emerged victorious in their respective matches of the ongoing third MNCA Under-15 Girls One-Day Cricket Trophy organized by Manipur Cricket Association today. At Sedo Ground, Kongba, AKSDO Kangabok defeated TCM DC Tongju Part 2 by 106 runs. AKSDO's all-rounder Takilambam Hentoi bagged the Player of the Match award. In another match played at Thau Ground, Thangweiban, Shadow Thangweiban defeated STYCC Tera Kaitil by 8 wickets. All-rounder K. Sintoi Henbi of Shadow Thangweiban was named Player of the Match. Babina Group 65 Sir Churachan Singh KCSIS CBE Memorial Football Tournament began today. The opening ceremony of the tournament was held at Imphal Polo Ground, graced by Deputy Chief Minister Losi Dikko, Additional Advocate General M. Devananda, Managing Director of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Private Limited, Dr. T.H. Doubly, DSA Chandal President, T.S. Chamna Anal, DFA Moirang President K. Birendra, and All Manipur Football Association Acting President D.B. Kaur, among others. The tournament was held for the first time since in 1950 under the All Manipur Sports Association and under All Manipur Sports Association and Manipur Olympic Association starting 1954 till 1972. All Manipur Football Association has been the organizing body of the tournament from 1973 till this day, with support and sponsorship of various individuals and major firms in the state. In the opening league match of the tournament, Patap FC Lilong's Janab Khan scored the first goal of the tournament in the 38th minute of the match, only to witness an equalizer by RFCC Kainos H. Torres in the match's 79th minute, ending the game in a tie with both teams scoring 1 goal each by the end of the stoppage time. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Fresh clashes reported in parts of Ukhrul district between Kukis and Tangkuls. Residents of Thawai, Tangkul village in Kamdong district state protest over combing operation by central forces. In a shocking incident, a missing minor girl staying in a Akampat relief camp found dead under a bridge. Police arrest accused person. IDPs demand death penalty for the accused. Tension erupts at Jennings Hospital last night over death of a woman post-childbirth, leading to vandalism inside hospital premises. Police arrest 8 protesters. Serious concerns raised over alleged diversion of at least 15,000 urea fertilizer bags in Manipur, with farmers likely to face shortages ahead of the Kharif season. Bharatiya Janata Party celebrates 47th Foundation Day. Lamlai MLA Bomcha says no political party in India will be able to defeat BJP in next decade. BJP to win Manipur 2027 elections. And tensions in Middle East sharply escalates following the killing of a top Iranian military intelligence official and reported joint strikes by the United States and Israel. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.